Hello, and welcome back to Infinite Jeff. I'm Jeff, and I'm reading Infinite Jest one page at a time, one day at a time. Page 77, here we go. Answer the console because my mouth's too dry to talk, especially on the Parnate. The Parnate makes my mouth dry anyways. And pretty soon I'm totally paranoid they know I'm stoned at work, sitting there in the office, high, reeking, and I'm the only one that can't tell I reek. I'm so obsessed with do they know, can they tell? And then after a while I'm having my mother call in sick for me so I can stay home after she goes to work and have the whole place to myself with nobody to worry about do they know, and smoke out the fan and spray Lysol all over and stir Ginger's litter box around so the whole place reeks of ginger, and smoke and draw and watch my terrible daytime stuff on the TP because I don't want my mother to see any cartridge orders on days I'm supposed to be in bed sick. I started to get obsessed with does she know? I'm getting more and more miserable and fed up with myself for smoking too much. This is after a couple weeks of it, is all. And I start getting high and thinking about nothing except how I have to quit smoking all of this bob so I can get back to work and start saying I'm here when people call so I can start living some kind of damn life instead of just sitting around in pajamas pretending I'm sick like a third grader and smoking watching TP again. So after I've smoked my last of whatever I've got, I always say, no more, this is it. And I throw out my papers and my one-hitter, probably throwing about 50 one-hitters in dumpsters, including some nice wood and brass ones, including a couple from Brazil. The large barge guys must go through our sector's dumpster once a day looking to get another good one-hitter. And anyways, I quit. I do stop. I get sick of it. I don't like what it does to me. And I go back to work and work my fanny off to make up for the last couple of weeks and get a leg up on, building momentum for a whole new start, you know? The young woman's face and eyes are going through a number of ranges of effective configurations, with all of them seemingly inexplicably at gut level somehow blank, and maybe not entirely sincere. And so, she said, but then I quit. After a couple of weeks, I've smoked a lot and finally stopped and quit and gone back to really living. After a couple of weeks, this feeling always starts creeping in, just creeping in a little at the edges at first. Like first thing in the morning when I get up, or waiting for the tea to go home after work for supper. And I try to deny it, the feeling, ignore it, because I fear it more than anything. The feeling you're describing that starts creeping in. Kate Gompert finally took a real breath. And then, but no matter what I do, it gets worse and worse. It's there more and more. This filter drops down, and the feeling makes the fear of the feeling way worse. And after a couple weeks, it's there all the time, the feeling, and I'm totally inside it. I'm in it, and everything has to pass through to get in, and I don't want to smoke any bob, and I don't want to work, or go out, or read, or watch TP, or go out, or stay in, or either do anything or not do anything. I don't want. But we'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out what Miss Gompert don't want. Because that was Infinite Jest, page 77. Now, an Infinite Jest.
Go diet.